Ashanti is one of the most underrated R&B icons, going on to have a string of hits in the early and mid-thousands. On top of being a well-rounded songwriter, she's a well-rounded singer and has done a fair amount of behind-the-scenes work. But some of her most famous work in her prime years were alongside Ja Rule. They became a signature duo of their own. They've had chart-topping hits like Mesmerize, Always on Time, Happy, and Wonderful. They've had an extremely long and lucrative working relationship throughout the years, but many would claim that those aren't the only songs they did together. It's well known that Ashanti sung the songs that he did with Jennifer Lopez, those being I'm Real and Ain't It Funny remixes, which were huge songs. Now Jennifer's vocals aren't completely absent from the song, but the chorus is very obviously carried by Ashanti. People have danced around it, even Ashanti herself has when asked about it, but it's a well-known fact at this point. And looking back on the hits, I'm not sure how it went over people's heads because I'm Real and Ain't It Funny sound exactly like the collaborations him and Ashanti did. Even if they were released afterwards, it's the same voice singing it. Those collaborations him and Ashanti did would later become their signature sound as a duo. They all have a very similar formula, but it's recently been revealed that one of their other collaborations and also one of their most popular collaborations, What's Love, was also intended to go to JLO. And I'm just going to let you guys take a look at the moment it was revealed to her.
And they woke me up like 3 in the morning and they said, yo, come down. We made a song for you. It's right after Pun Pass. So when I go to the studio, it's like 4 in the morning. They play What's Love and You on it. And they was telling me, yo, this is for you and JLO. We want the Latinos on this and this and that. But you sounded so, that's a fact.
Yo, I never knew that.
Oh no, that's a fact. And I was like, yo, JLO, I said, this the girl we use at Run. I said, she sound amazing on here. And they was like, yeah, but we want the Latino, you know. And I was like, nah, we leaving her there. And that's how that went down.
Yo, do you know I never knew that?
No, it's a fact, though. I'm not lying to you.
Oh my God, yo, he stayed pulling records or trying to pull records from me.
No, stop. We not.
God damn. What the?
Y'all Ashanti,
Yo,
man.
you know I don't curse in front of my fans.
Hey, yo,
but damn.
Ashanti. This guy. So, but it's not throwing shots. That was a Joker moment. But
yo,
my daddy called me the Puerto Rican Oprah, Jopra. So I've been running with that. So, but anyway, it happened. It went #1 in America, and at the same time, you had like 3. You was #1, 2, and 3, right?
that was crazy because I think it was Always on Time.
I can't say I'm surprised. It would have been smart marketing to use JLO, and even though that song didn't go to her, I'm Real did, which Ashanti really wanted that record for herself.
JLo's I'm Real.
Mm-hmm.
When you said, you wrote that, right?
No, Ja wrote
Ja
I'm
wrote.
Real. I wrote Ain't It Funny.
Okay. Now, did you sing the reference to it? Because I hear you all over the song.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, why didn't they take Ashanti off the song? Because I feel like you sang the whole song.
Well, I demoed the record for her. That was way back. That was before I was signed to Murder Inc. And they kept my hook. And, you know, they kept some of the backgrounds and ad-libs and stuff like that. And it was funny. It was a bittersweet because I was really excited because it was JLo. You know what I mean? But I was so mad at Irv because I was like, you know I wanted that record. I always, ever since I saw Friday, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mary Jane. I was like, you give me that. I want that record. I was so mad. But I was happy at the same time because it was JLo.
And being that she sung the song, I think it's most reasonable that they would have just kept her on it. This isn't the first time this has happened with Jennifer Lopez either. One Thing by Mary had to be leaked to radio so Mary's label wouldn't give it to JLo. One Thing by Mary eventually became a hit, and Jennifer opted for a song with a similar vibe titled Get Right. Irv Gotti did Ashanti so wrong and contributed to hindering her career. I definitely think those songs would have been successful whether they were sung and presented by Ashanti or just presented by JLo. And I think Ashanti's collabs with Ja Rule proved that they would be successful either way. Obviously, Jennifer Lopez isn't the only one to blame. There's record label executives, producers, etc. And her musical legacy has been in question largely over the past few years. But at the end of the day, she is the entertainer. It's her name on those songs and albums, so I can't really feel bad for her. She's an icon, but musically she was presented as being an authentic artist. And the songs are still nice, and even some are classic pop culture moments, but she was just never a genuine artist. And coming into the new generation, I think people saw that, and I think that's the reason she's stuck in a different era of music and hasn't attained much success in the new world of pop music. She's a great entertainer and can definitely put on a show, but I feel like her legacy in music has become less significant over time. I'm so glad those songs didn't get swiped. I think Ashanti and Amiri did a great job, but I would definitely say aside from just the vocals, Ashanti's overall sound and appeal was instrumental in boosting Jennifer Lopez's career in music and helping her appeal to black audiences. Aside from that, Ashanti is just an amazing singer and had a range of hits in her prime, and definitely deserves more credit.